Unseen Hands. A video recently uploaded to the Supernatural YouTube channel has been giving a lot of viewers goosebumps. The person who posted it explained that their home has been the center of a series of unnerving events. Objects shifting on their own, strange noises echoing through the rooms, and the most disturbing part, their 3-year-old happily talking and playing with someone no one else could see. At first, they assumed whatever was happening was limited to inside the house. But that changed quickly. Late one night, their phone sent a motion alert. They opened the footage out of curiosity, but what they saw made their stomach drop. On the patio, a single chair slowly began to lean back, hanging in the air on just 2 legs, perfectly balanced in a way that shouldn't have been possible. And then, without anyone near it, the chair slid across the ground as if something unseen had grabbed hold of it. No wind, no animals, no person. Just an empty patio and that one chair moving on its own. It almost felt like whatever was out there wasn't too happy with the chair. Or maybe it just wanted to make sure they knew it was there. Spirit, energy, or something completely unknown. One thing is certain. Whatever's happening in that home isn't staying inside anymore. The Haunted Stall. The next clip is called The Haunted Stall, and it comes from Nick Cimino, who runs a small shop, basically a stall, and often shares bits of his daily life on TikTok. Back in June, he posted a video that instantly grabbed everyone's attention. It was recorded during a slow moment when the stall was closed, not a single customer around. Nick had been dealing with strange happenings for a while, odd noises, a weird heaviness in the air, and finally decided it was time to show his followers what he'd been experiencing. What he captured ended up being far more unsettling than he expected.
Okay.
It literally just stopped. It literally just stopped. Okay, can't show the code. Can't show the code. Something literally flew off the wall. Bro. Oh my goodness, Jesus. I don't even know where to go. Okay. Holy, look at this.
In the video, you can hear the tension in Nick's voice as he talks about the strange activity. As he walks around the small space, sudden loud bangs echo out of nowhere. He jumps, looking around in confusion, but there's no clear source, nothing and no one nearby that could have made the sounds. He mentions that the shop next to his, once busy and full of people, is now completely abandoned, which only cranks up the creep factor. Nick says the noises seem to come from the attic, or maybe from inside the walls. Either way, it's enough to make anyone uneasy. The clip is recent and no one has figured out what's actually going on. People are hoping it isn't anything dark, but in a quiet little stall, surrounded by empty walls and silence, it's hard not to feel like something might be watching in the doorway. TikTok user Unicorn recently posted a video that genuinely gave me chills. One night, after hearing something strange coming from her daughter's room, she grabbed her phone, just in case, and started recording as she walked down the hallway. She wasn't expecting to catch anything unusual, but something in that room clearly wanted to be noticed. As she approached the doorway, things instantly took a creepy turn. The beaded curtain hanging in the entrance suddenly split right down the middle, smoothly, almost thoughtfully, as if an invisible hand had reached out and brushed it aside. That was all she needed. No dramatic pausing, no investigating the noise. She spun around and sprinted straight out of the house. Honestly, that's the kind of smart decision people never make in horror movies. But this mom, she absolutely would have survived one. The curious poltergeist. Things get downright unsettling in this video from TikTok user TheHaunted136, who's been dealing with a full-on poltergeist, the kind that throws objects, bangs on walls, and makes life extremely uncomfortable. Instead of ignoring it, she's done something brave. She set up multiple cameras around her home to try to capture whatever's been causing all the commotion. Recently, one of those cameras recorded something that genuinely shook her. In the footage, a storage case in the background slowly begins to lift open, like someone, or something, is tugging at the lid from inside. At first, it's barely noticeable, but then, out of nowhere, the top snaps open with force, revealing what's inside, a full set of ghost hunting equipment. It's almost like the spirit was curious, checking out the tools meant to detect it. Whatever it was, it clearly didn't mind letting her know it was there. The 1932 Echo. This next clip comes from TikTok user Doma Matikian, posted on August 27, 2022. Everything starts off completely normal. You see him lying in bed, just trying to settle down for the night. But that calm doesn't stick around for long. Something catches his attention, something strange enough to pull him out of that half-asleep state.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stop this shit. Listen to it. Listen to that. Jesus. I mean, this is my whole closet right here. It's my kitchen.
A sudden loud banging echoes through the house. Sharp, startling, impossible to ignore. Doma gets up, moving from room to room as he tries to figure out where the noise is coming from. Eventually, he opens the door that should have been behind the sound. But there's absolutely nothing there. No movement, no person. Just a cold, heavy silence. What really sends chills is the caption he added, "When you live in a building built in 1932, that one line had commenters convinced the place might be genuinely haunted. So, what do you think? Just old pipes doing what old pipes do? Or is something else sharing that space with him? Either way, Doma might want to start looking for a new place to sleep. Kitchen haunting. On January 14th, 2013, a YouTuber known as the London Paranormal One uploaded a video that people are still arguing about today. According to the uploader, the footage was taken at around 3:50 in the morning, the hour many people associate with strange, unexplained activity. The video opens in what looks like a totally normal kitchen. The fridge hums softly in the corner, the microwave sits on the counter, dishes are stacked neatly. Nothing out of the ordinary. And then, suddenly that feeling of normal disappears. Something happens, something subtle but unsettling enough to change the whole vibe of the video. Viewers can't seem to agree on what they're seeing. Some people say the clip genuinely freaked them out, calling it creepy and unnerving. Others insist it's nothing more than a stage trick, even claiming the whole thing is just wires. But no matter which side you're on, there's no denying that the video grabs your attention, real or fake. It leaves you wondering, what exactly happened in that kitchen at 3:50 a.m.? No one's there. A young man begins to feel a chilling presence inside his own home. At first, it's small things, odd noises, objects slightly out of place, but soon he starts to suspect something far more sinister. A poltergeist might be behind the strange happenings. Determined to get answers, he sets up security cameras throughout the house, hoping to catch whatever is causing the disturbances. The footage does exactly that, capturing a series of mysterious incidents that leave him both baffled and unnerved. As the eerie activity continues, he struggles to make sense of it all. Nothing adds up, and the fear begins to weigh heavily on him. Still, he refuses to stop. He keeps the cameras rolling, determined to record every unsettling moment in this ongoing, spine-chilling mystery. If this gave you chills, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more terrifying encounters.